This video is sponsored by Flipside Gaming. Check out flipsidegaming.com for all your gaming needs. Right now, you can pre-order Secrets of Strixhaven products, Marvel superhero products, or find a vast number of other great items on their website. Remember, shipping is free in the US if your order is over $100 or consists only of singles. Just look in the description or comment section below for direct links to their site. Hey there, this is John from Heroes and Legends, and welcome to this Magic the Gathering Arena stream. We're going to do a little Power Cube today, and we'll see how it goes, because I'm kind of going in blind. I did play the Cube several months ago. I know it's changed. I don't know how much, though, so this might be a little sketchy. So if you're expecting some good gameplay, we'll see. That may or may not happen. Results may vary, so anyway. Before we get started, I do want to say thank you to one of our gold patrons, and that is Mark Vonbank. Mark, thank you so much for your support on Patreon. It truly goes a long way. And thank you for your long-term support, too. I do appreciate it. And now, having said that, let's move over to Arena. All right, so we'll get started here in just a second, but I do want to say one thing before we begin playing. If you are looking for the finance video this week, I mentioned it in the last video, but just don't have time right now. There's a lot of family stuff going on to do the research necessary for those videos. They are very time consuming, at least for this week. I don't know about next week, but I do want to do some gameplay videos instead. So that way you have some content to watch, even if it's maybe not the preferred content for many. But stay tuned. Hopefully I'll have an update. I would have just live streamed, but I'm having issues with my computer's live streaming. I actually bought a new, kind of cheaper computer to live stream because I was having trouble with my previous one. Unfortunately, the new one didn't work either. So I do think it's maybe some changes to the YouTube streaming and or Arena that's made it more difficult unless your PC is a little stronger. So I have to save up for something better at this point. So I don't know how long that's going to take. We'll see. But this is what I can do in the meantime, and we'll make the best of it, right? Right. All right. So let's move on to the Power Cube. Got a couple options here. We got the regular best of one, or we can do best of three. Let's just power through some best of one. I'm a little apprehensive here. I have not, like I said at the start of the video, not really researched this cube. I know this is going to be complicated. This is going to be some cards throughout Magic's history. But you know what? We're here to have a good time. Let's just see what happens. Maybe we can open some power and kind of ride that to victory, you know. So let's see. A lot of people playing this. Yesterday I waited a couple minutes, I think, for a Turtles. Maybe not a couple minutes, but a little bit longer for a Turtles draft. Turtles draft went well, though. If you didn't see the previous video that I posted, check that out. All right, what do we got? Well, we didn't open any power. I will say Karakas is quite good in this format. There's a lot of legendary creatures that you can disrupt. Really messes up like some of the strategies where you can reanimate or play something really large through ramp or something like that. So I'm seriously considering that. I mean, Demonic Tutor is always great. Subtlety's fine. A little more subtle, but that's fine. I would say, yeah, out of everything here, it's hard for me to say if this is a great pack or not, because I'm not really sure, like, what is in this cube, like I said, other than what I remember that may or may not still be in it. Unearthed, interesting. I do think Lauren of the Third Path's probably pretty good in the right deck. So, yeah, let's just go with Karakas and see what else comes up. Jace is good. I mean, Show and Tell. Show and Tell could be good because if we Show and Tell Karak and have Karakas as a backup, we might be able to really restrict what our opponent can put down. Parallax Wave is great, too. Parallax Wave is, like, really great. If you're trying to play a little more fair, maybe like a control build or something. And I don't know if I want to pass that. Show and Tell could be fun. But it's also risky, right? Like, it's a little bit of a gamble. Hymn to Turok's always solid, especially if we're playing like a black-white control build of some kind. Green, I like green personally. Like, I like green ramp strategies, but I know it's probably the weakest in this cube if it's like it used to be. Boros being the strongest color combination, or maybe Orzhov. Orzhov aggro, Boros aggro were good in the past. Again, maybe that's changed, so we'll see. All right, so we're starting off with some white here. There's a brain freeze. That's a thing. Maybe we just take that and kind of see if that goes anywhere. And Stone, whenever you play a land or cast a spell, draw a card. Pretty great. You kind of want to ramp into that, though. Maybe it's a little early to lean in that direction, especially starting off with white. But maybe we'll just take brain freeze. I don't know if that will lead to anything. Or we could try to go a little more aggro too. Take like Chain Lightning. Maybe we do that. I want to do like Chain Lightning. See if we can corner some of this aggro. And not pass a Chain Lightning and a Burst Lightning. Brain Freeze we may or may not use. It just depends on, it's still early in the draft. So let's just do this. You know we're going to probably use that. As long as we end up in those colors. There's an Emrakul. That would have been good with, or interesting with Show and Tell, huh? I'm pretty sure Show and Tell won't wheel. There's always Nadu, but not really where we kind of started. I'd like to kind of stick with white if we can. There's Lightning Helix. Maybe we can do that since we took Chain Lightning. I mean, there's nothing else here that's like really knocking me on the floor. I mean, Unexpected Absent is good. Emrakul, yeah, Sorin, of course, is good if you can get it out. There's ways to do it. It's early in the draft, so you might be able to pull it off. But there's, speaking of which, Sneak Attack. We could take a Sneak Attack. We could take a Snapcaster if we wanted to try to go blue. What does this do? Discard a card and draw a card. Whenever this creature attacks for the first time each turn, if there are 4 or more card types, my creature... Okay. You get additional combat phase. So good for aggro, which is good, but what will we be playing? Will that be easy to do? Leyline Binding. Leyline Binding is good. I might just take Sneak Attack here. I mean, want to do something kind of fun, right? Maybe. We're playing Cube after all. I think we're just taking Lingering Souls. I love Lingering Souls. If you've watched some of my previous Cube videos, it's just we probably want to be able to splash black for that, but it's good. Like, it's better than you ever. It's always better than you think it's going to be. Always, like always. Of course, splashes aren't really working for us, huh? I don't know. This would be interesting maybe if Brain Freeze were to wheel. There's not a lot here for us. Obviously, green cards, people don't want to play green. Typically what happens here. As for black, we do have a Scrubland here. Do we want to take a Scrubland? Probably. I think we do. All right. Yeah, I don't know if we're getting the red aggro coming our way. Vibrance is in here. Another target creature you control gains protection from colorless. The color of your choice till end of turn. It's a thing. Haste and Ward. Yeah. Lane Tutor. I mean, it would get a Sneak Attack. Maybe we'll take that. All right. We have a Plateau here. That might be just fine, considering there's not a whole lot else. So, sure. We also have this. I mean, these lands in this color combination are showing up. It's got to mean something, right? Right? No? Okay. It's another way to get, like, maybe we just take this at this point. Again, I don't know. I mean, 7 might be. We'll see. Absent. I mean, there's value here. This is actually all 3 colors we want. We haven't taken any black other than the Lingering Souls ability, but the flashback, but that's fine. Sure, whatever. And probably not using that, but we'll see. Okay. Wheel of Fortune. So we know Brain Freeze has gone by. That ship sailed. Man, I don't know. Could go with Kulligan's Command. We do have a little black splash going on. Dismember. I mean, we can play Dismember regardless. Maybe we just do that. I don't know. Huh. I mean, not a great pack for us to open, huh? Even that is not super thrilling. What's this do? Or for artifacts. Yeah, take that, I guess. That's not terrible. Oh, that's probably pretty good, though. I remember that from the past. The cube was actually kind of an overperformer. We also have Fire Blast, though. Suplex is here. I think we're going to go with this, however. Kind of don't like passing that Fire Blast, but we'll see. If we are going to go aggro, we don't have a great start here, but it's still early. Let's see what we got. All right, that's probably fine. Thraben Inspectors. Yeah, I don't know. There's Chandra. That's probably what we're taking, huh? Could help us maybe cast our Endstone too, so that's fine. So power 1 or less seems to be a thread here with white. There's a Mana Vault. Yeah, I think probably the Wandering Emperor here. Just see what else is around. Yeah. I think that's decent. This could be quite good. For a board sweep and white. We also have this as more pinpoint removal. For artifacts. Might go with this one. Oh, why did that do that? Oh well. Alright, that's fine. It's like, oh, I'm having a connection issue with the server, huh? Well, that's great. So let me take that card either, huh? Well, that's not cool, huh? I don't know why that would be. It's not going to let me pick what I want, huh? Nope. How about now? Now it will. It's so weird. I don't know if that's a glitch. That's happened to me before, actually, where I picked a card at the very last second and then it gave me another pick and then locked me out of my next pick. And then it was fine. So I don't know what that's about. All right. Well, I didn't even read what that other card did, so that was probably a bad pick too. Let's try to get it together here now, though. Man, I don't know. Things have not gone great. Back to this pack. That might be okay. Depends on what we pick up going forward. We'll see. There's still a Fire Blast, though. We'll take that. That may actually be decent at this point, too. We just need to get some creatures. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. We're filling in with some aggro now. Lightning Greaves. Alright, I don't hate some of those picks. There's Fastbound, there's another Emrakul. Oh, there's actually on-color Mox, so there's that, I guess. That's good. Anything else in this pack interesting? Fiery Confluence is great if it were to wheel. Probably won't. But we got to take the Mox there, and that's fine. That's more than fine. Flame Slash? What's this do? That's not that bad either. I think I might take Flame Slash here, though. Oko. That's good, but I don't think we can consistently cast it with this deck. When this creature enters, destroy target non-basic land and opponent controls. Its controller searches like a basic land card. Play. Might be that, huh? Golos is here. There's an Oust. I think we need a few creatures. There's Ocelot Pride. Might be a thing. I wish I took that light. That lifelink creature might wheel, though. I don't know. Our deck's not, like, amazing. But, I don't know. Pick up a few other cheap creatures. Just try to aggro out some wins. Maybe we can win something here. Those picks we missed, kind of, not cool, but not the end of the world. See if there's anything here. I don't know. Sneak Attack's not really doing anything for us right now. I could have picked up that other Emrakul, I suppose, but even that, I don't know. All right. That's okay. Deals 2 damage, target creature. That's okay. Just Jitte. Flicker Wisp. Might take Jitte. This is actually really good. We'll take that. Another flyer. This is Memory Jar. Our deck's a little boring. You can do a lot of cool things in this cube, and we're just playing aggro, apparently. Flying for strike, beginning your upkeep, exile top cards your library. We play them. That's actually a good pick too, but I think we gotta take this. Skull Clamp. It's interesting. I might try that. I don't know if it'll be great in our build, but oh, here we go. It's out 4 cards. Sure, and you may play them whenever you cast spell this way. Yeah, sure, why not? Try that out. There's Mother of Runes, probably be pretty good in our deck here, so we will take that. We do have some cheap creatures. I mean, we didn't go deep into that whole cheap creature thing. Is this the lifelinker? Yeah. We'll take that. But I guess we could have. It's cheap, though. It's a cheap creature. It's a 3/2 for 2, so... Yeah, sure. I don't know. It's kind of... Did that take what I wanted? I see it switches. It keeps switching over. I mean, it's a fly route. We're out of time on that one, but it's okay. All right. Let's see what we got. Let's see if it actually took the cards I thought I was taking. For starters. Okay. We actually can use that as a companion if we want to. I guess we should. All right, let's see what's actually here, though. All right, Mother Runes I think will be good. Ocelot Pride, great. This could be good, and it works well with other things we have. Whenever this enters, if it was kicked, return target non-land permanent mana 2 or less from graveyard to battlefield. When this enters, create a couple robot tokens. I don't know if that's doing anything for us. We're not like a token deck. So that can go. That's a 3/2 for 2. And I don't know, maybe we need a treasure token at some point. Perhaps. I think that could be solid. That can be good. This I want to try out. I don't know how good it actually is. We don't have a ton of tokens, but this does create tokens. I mean, unless I put the other card in, I guess. But I don't know if it's worth it just for that. I don't want to play a bad card just because it goes well with something else. Flying haste 2/2. Enchanted creature gets +2/+2, and that's flying in haste. Sure. Collect evidence 6. I mean, that might be hard, but okay, this could be a companion for us. Seems good. This one, when this creature enters, discard your hand, then investigate 4 times. As long as you have 1 or fewer cards in your hand, this gets +2/+2 and menace. Hopefully we're just dumping our hand relatively quickly with this deck, but we'll see. I think Raphael could be good. I think that will be helpful. And yeah, sure. So a little something a little higher end. Enlightened Tutor, I guess we probably don't need in this deck now. When this artifact enters, I don't think this is what I actually picked. I was trying to pick the white dragon, but I think I did run out of time on that one legit. Whenever this artifact enters, exile target non-land permanent opponent controls with mana 2 or less. You know, again, you might have you probably will have a target for that. So maybe. Chain Lightning, Flame Slash, Legion Extruder. Sacrifice another artifact to create. We don't really have a lot of that going on in our deck. So we'll get rid of that. Lightning Helix will keep. Lightning Greaves will keep. Jitte, Unexpectedly Absent. Lingering Souls. We're just splashing black, really, for Lingering Souls. Is this worth it? Return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Target player discards a card. Destroy target artifact. I mean, it's good. I'll keep it for right now. What's this thing? This is something I didn't want to pick. At the beginning of your end step, put an influence counter on this and scry 2. Then target opponent may have you draw a card. If that player doesn't, you mill X cards where X is the number of influence counters. Okay, not really what we're doing. But there you have it. Parallax Wave, always good. That will be good for us. That will be good for us. I think that will be good. Fire Blast. And then the Endstone, can we play it? I guess is the question. I mean, it's kind of a higher end sort of late game move. Probably not going to work out great in this deck. We do have a Max Ruby, but there's no other well, Chandra, I guess. So maybe. We do have to cut 5 more cards though. So we don't have a lot of creatures in our aggro deck. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah. So if that's the case, then we have Lingering Souls. I mean, it's kind of like a creature. May have something else down here too. Maybe. This creates creature tokens. Now, does that do enough? I mean, it's nice to see a card, to be able to play an extra card, but again, the timing's got to be pretty right on that. I mean, this costs 4 to play. So, like, you have to have some mana. So that might be a little awkward. I don't know if that +1/+1 counter is going to win us the game on the creature we play, right? So I might get rid of that. Kolaghan, I'm a little up in there just because of the fixing aspect. It might not be consistent. So let's do that. I can probably cut a land, considering we're pretty low curve for the most part here. Let's just see what I have in the way of lands. That's a good one. I mean, that's fine. Yeah. Yep. Sure. Got Krakus too. Okay. So we could cut potentially a mountain here. Then we just gotta cut 2 more cards. Probably this. Something else is slow. Maybe the Endstone. I mean, if you get it out, that's great. If you get it out, it's great. It is a little bit of a risk, too, going down to 10. I don't know how consistently we're going to get it out fast enough. You don't want that stuck in our hand when we want to be being aggressive, so we probably have to dump it. And so that might be our deck. It's not great. If I knew these cards a little better, maybe I would have focused a little more on like 1/1, or I mean on cheaper creatures, or maybe some tokens even. I just want to see what we have up here. Light Tutor. I mean, this is the only thing that maybe. But I don't know if that's really all that. It is a creature, though. Anything else I would get rid of in lieu of that? This can be a little risky, but I think it does work. Like, sometimes you draw it at an awkward time, but I think it does work. Yeah, not the best, not the best Boros aggro deck in a cube, but definitely not the best thing you could be doing in the cube, probably. But, you know, we'll see. We might be able to scrap out a win here or there. Yeah, I kind of would like this because it is a creature. But I don't see what I'm taking out, actually, for that. Yeah, I think that's that. Okay. Well, oops. Oh, I didn't see. What's the condition on this? I didn't even notice. Each permanent card in your... Oh, in your starting deck has to be 2 or less. Yeah, that's not going to happen. All right, that's fine. We'll just move that. I probably should have read that to begin with, but, you know, I got excited when I saw the companion box there. All right. So that means I do have to cut another card, huh? I'd like to have something high end. I mean, this is the 4 toughness on this is a little sketch for me, and it does cost 6. So maybe that's what we get rid of. I want to be able to win the game though with something, and you know, Parallax Wave, and you know, we have a flyer. We got Raphael. She can sneak in. Really don't want to lose another creature though either. I think we gotta. I think we had to take out a 9-creature spell. All right. How much like removal do we have? I mean, unexpectedly is permanent, so we want to keep that. For Chain Lightning. Chain Lightning sometimes can backfire, but I think it's important to keep in this deck. Yeah, I don't think we want to get rid of this stuff. That goes to any target. Don't want to lose Greaves. Is it just absent? I mean, anything that slows us down, you know, like we also have this does damage as well. Can I lose the Chain Lightning? You got Flame Slash. Oh, this targets a player too, or Planeswalker, so we probably need that. Flame Slash would probably be the one that would go if I'm cutting one of those. Alright. Alright, here we go. I'm not really feeling this deck, but stranger things have happened. Sometimes people try to overdo it in Cube, and you can like steal a victory. I think that's what we're going to have to depend on here. Someone going too deep, too many colors, too many combos that aren't panning out. A lot of mana in this hand. I think we can keep though. Could cycle that. Don't have another black source. Oh, that's not a black source anyway. Opponent's mulliganing. If we can draw some small creatures. I think they mulligan twice. Got a plateau. We could save that and cycle it. All right. Ponder, you got it. I mean, they mulliganed aggressively. They could be trying to brain freeze, like Storm, maybe. Mm-hmm. Crackus. Crackus. Second island. Mana Bolt. Okay. So it could be Storm. Let's see what's going on here. VV, there's a mana leak. I'm not too worried about mana leak. Get rid of VV. They'll probably leak this, which is okay. I could have run this out, maybe have them leak that. But I kind of want to be able to play this. Time Spiral. Okay. Ponder. They could try to storm off here. And they may be able to. And that Time Spiral was a big play. If they can't, well, they stopped. Parallax Wave is probably not great in this matchup. Mox. Could save that to cycle. Nothing in our graveyard right now. Can get by. Well, they could have that mana leak again, so we probably want to play around that to some degree. I could play this without cycling, or I could play this. Let's play this. Hold up, mana leak mana. Oh no, it's sorry. I miscounted. That's fine. I don't know how I miscounted that. Looking at this land, maybe. I probably just do need to play this mana out at this point, just because in case we have to play around. There's a very good chance this comes back again, or else I'm playing red. Okay. Down to 10. Getting to that point where we can burn them out. Yeah, I have anything 2 or less. Yeah. Let's play this. I won't use that burn into open mana. Okay. And they're probably still trying to kind of go off, right? Like, yeah. I mean, with their mana vault tapped, I don't know if they have enough right now. I mean, in Mishra's, I don't know, could be awkward unless they have like Grim Monolith or something in their hand. Oh, Displacer Kitten. Okay. Let that go for the moment. Okay. Okay. We can survive this turn. Maybe we got a shot. Mana. Why is I probably gonna go off here? Maybe not. They are out of cards. But now we can't get across, can we? Although he's legendary, so we can. Yeek. We got there. Well, this deck won one game. It won one game. I might. I'm happy. I'm happy with that, actually. If that's all we do. But you never know. Like I said, sometimes people kind of over stress their deck with Cube. Our opponent had a lot of stuff going on. If they had a good draw, I'm sure they could have gone off. But, you know, they didn't. So, they had a mulligan twice, went down to 5. which that deck mulligan fine. I mean, they time spiraled shortly after. You know, and even with the time spiral, they couldn't quite get the pieces together fast enough with a more aggressive build against them. You know, just hitting them for 3, delaying that VV, like that kind of got us there. You know, and it goes to show you how powerful aggro is in this cube, whether you're looking at Orzhov or Boros. It can be strong, you know. So, again, we're a little bit mana heavy here. We don't have the black either, but I think that's fine. We don't go first this time. It'd be nice to draw something we can play on turn 1. Exploration. It's not what we wanted to see. Kind of interested to see what this deck actually does. You know, ramp can be awkward. Sometimes you ramp and you find your ramp and not your targets, or vice versa. They got a creature out before we did. What does this thing do? Trade treasure. So ramping. They probably have some tokens to sack, huh? We could get Lingering Souls going, though, and just start to try to do some damage. That's probably where we want to be right now. I mean, I could wave. I don't think it's worth waiving Exploration at this point. If they play something, if they eventually do ramp to something big, I mean, we could waive it and just try to finish out the game, but we got to get some damage on first. We got to stop drawing lands. That's the story. It's thinking. Okay. Trying to out aggro us. That's some damage. This will come into play as what? Is it just a 1/1? Gosh, that's scary. Doesn't really solve the problem. I mean, it's not super fast to do, but they have plenty of mana. They can just start making 1/1s. Actually, they don't even have to do that. Just the landfall itself does it. So, yep. Aggro deck's getting out aggroed, huh? Well, they want to get rid of Chandra, I guess, pretty badly. That's fine. You got it. Jitte. And if I could just get something happening here. And waving tokens, I guess, is a thing too. I'm gonna helix this, get it off the battlefield because that's problematic. Can't equip Jitte, but we can get it on the ground. We'll just have to deal with this. We're at 19, so we're okay. Let's see what happens here, though. Best green card in the cube. By far. Yeah. It's something. It's not great. Yeah. Start taking out some of this stuff. Preference. Guess doesn't really matter. They'll get their land back anyway, so. Yep. Both playing a little awkward here. I mean, they can keep making lands that, like, probably wasn't even really worth doing that. Just because, I mean, I don't know, hitting the token is one thing, but I figured I could block the token. Yeah, that land is probably just going to beat us. We need to draw something really good here. I think this is quite it. I think if we have a way to even destroy a land. We have Absent, but that's just a tempo play. Could flash that into play. Or I can just play it now, exile. Yeah. Exile land. I think I'm actually just going to make a token, though. Let your blade do the talking. Yeah, I think they got us. I mean, it worked. The exploration got the lands out. You hit that, and then, unless we are doing something a little more active than we've been doing, we got, I don't want to say flooded, but we started off with a lot of lands. Yep. This kind of buys us a moment here, but I mean, I guess the Parallax Wave kept us in this a little longer, but I don't know what we even have in our deck at this point that could save us. Certainly not that. I'll tell you what it's not. Yeah, really one card. Lost to one card there. And, you know, we're just getting attritioned out and tempoing them. Mm-hmm. They don't even need creatures. There's another land. Alright, I think that's going to be that. Still don't hit black, do we? Oh, no, we do now. I guess I could stay alive. Flashback souls. I need 6. Got a removal spell. There you go. So that should do it. I mean, I can block. Well, that's still in play, I suppose, but I could use the Fire Blast if I really want to draw this out. I'm trying to think if there's anything in my deck at all that can do anything about this. I don't know why they just use it again, unless there's something in their hand they really, really want to play. It costs a lot. I guess it's that. Sure. Yeah, that's that. Cut it, huh? Alright. Well, a lot of lands. Not a lot of action there. I know we needed kind of our flyers. If we could have gotten them out early, we might have had a chance just to race. If we got them down in the air, then we could have done some direct damage and maybe we get there. But when we couldn't do any damage early on and they got that land on board, that was kind of it. So, all right. 1-1, 1-1. We need a better draw. We're also not on the play that game, which is what it is, right? All right, so we just have white available to us to start. We have a play. We have a play. I don't know. So, like, just need to draw a red source, and we're like, okay, I'm gonna risk it. I probably should mulligan this, but you know, the arena shuffler, I'm sure will be nice to us. Right, right, right. Right. All right. Crocus. Sure, sure. Sure, sure. Yep. Surveil. They might be maybe a Grolagra build. I don't know. Lingering Souls is playable if we draw mana. Yeah, well, take what you want. I guess I'll take Chizay. Other than Jizay, I mean, And that's no good. All right. They don't want to give me that Jitte. Well, I mean, why? At this point, right? Like, oh, man. Yikes. Guess I should have mulliganed, huh? I knew that was a risky hand. It was not a good risk to take. Yep. Can't even play Helix. Jeez. Sure. I think that's that. 1, 2. Yeah, I really should have mulliganed. Yeah. Well, look at of course. Of course. Yeah, it's not worth it at this point. No reason dragging that out. We drag out that last game when we probably had no way to win. Disappointing. I'd like to try to win one more game with this deck. That would exceed my expectations. But is what it is. Is what it is. So I think I'm going to stream one more time this week as well. I don't know if I want to play this again. This could probably go better. Our draft could probably go better than it did today. Or if we want to play Turtles, there is the buy a box. I hate to spend those gems though. I hate to spend those gems. There's a Bloom Burrow, or not buy a box, win a box. The Bloom Burrow sealed. Best of 1. You can only lose twice. So you can't lose more than once. Yikes. Okay. We are going first, though. We do have Mother. We actually have some mana, so, okay. We'll see what we got here. Aggro deck. How much we can do here? Except take hits from Ragavan, or block it. Which we're gonna have to. I mean, if they can kill Mother Runes, or at least make me tap it, they're probably in a good place. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that hurts. Oh, are you kidding me? Well, good night, everybody. That is the same card, right? Yeah. Yikes. And everything costs double red. Not our day. Not our day. The draft was a little wonky. We didn't really get the cards we wanted for the builds we got into. And our luck has been bad. But I say that should have mulligan last game. That's on me. This one, yeah. I mean, again, you could entertain a mulligan with this hand as well, but I mean, we're drawing the worst possible cards. So sure. Sure. Ragavan. Uh-huh. Get rid of Lance. Reprieve. Solitude. Sure. We do have 28 life. I only got Kiki Jiki. I can return Kiki Jiki, but then we got to go through all that again. This destroys a land. I forgot that was in there. This still has summoning sickness. I probably have to just get rid of it, huh? I was just gonna get rid of my mountains, but I guess that's life, huh? If they can get rid of this, then we're really in trouble. If they can't, they're kind of stalled. That Parallax Wave will do it, yeah. Alright. Yup. Unless we can exile Wave. No, I think the flyer only exiles creature, right? Or no, that's hand. It looks like a hand. Sure. There's a land. Do I have a target? No, because it's just creature, right? Not land permanent. Oh well. So nothing there. They can waive that if they want to. I mean, I don't know if I would. I mean, I guess maybe, yeah, I probably would. I'm at 17, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, they got Jitei too. Yeah, I probably would just waive that. All right, well, hey, we tried. At least we won one game with this deck. It was not very good. Draft didn't go great. Lost a couple of picks too. I don't think that would have made or broken this deck, but it didn't help. And yeah, I don't know why we lost those picks. I've had that glitch happen before too. Exact same thing, where I just pick a card at the last second, and as I pick it, I don't get the card I want. And then my next pick's locked out. I don't know if that's some kind of protection to against, like, I don't know, people just stalling, or I don't know. I don't know why it's there, but it happens sometimes apparently. So I guess I gotta be careful of that. But yeah, anyway, thanks for watching. I'll do another gameplay video later this week. Hopefully we'll do a little better than today, right? I don't know if I want to do cube. I mean, let me know in the comments if you have any preference, if you want to see another cube draft, or if you'd rather see turtles, or if you want to see me throw gems away at the buy a box balloon or the win a box balloon burrow. Yeah. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know if I want to do that regardless if that's the most votes or not. It's I just can't put myself through that. I don't know. I would like to play balloon burrow though. I did like that format. I did like that set a lot. So maybe. It says resume. Didn't I close that? Thought I did. Yeah. What are you talking about? Arena? So I guess that was what it was. Anyway, thanks for watching today. Like I said, hopefully at some point I'll be able to get back to a normal schedule sooner than later. Just a lot of stuff going on right now, and this finance videos take a long time to make. So here's some content. At least we can kind of talk. I wish we could just stream live, but again, just everything's kind of much like the shuffler. Everything's coming up against me right now. So if I could I'm going to try to get my computer working like one more time. I'm going to give it one more go and see if there's something I'm missing, but it just doesn't. I've tried everything with the encoder, using OBS. I could try not using OBS. I don't know if that would work. I'll work on it. If I can get streams going, that would be awesome. If not, I'm gonna have to get another computer to do that, and we'll see. So I'll give it a go again though and try maybe later this week. So anyway, thanks again for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please give us a like and subscribe, and have a great day. Hey, thanks for watching. This video is made possible through the generous support of viewers like you on Patreon. Check out the description below for links to our Patreon page, as well as our Amazon affiliate store, where a small percentage of all sales will also help support the channel. Finally, if you haven't had a chance yet to subscribe, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of the new videos on Heroes and Legends. Talk to you again soon, and have a great day.